My name is Alec, and this is my friend Thomas. A couple of years ago, we tried to make a documentary in Alaska.
And the lighting sucks.
Would it help if we switch this way?
That's better.
Tried. This is our story.
Alright, that'll work.
Stay.
One. See what it has. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Let's start off by talking about why we were in Alaska in the first place. We had one very specific goal in mind.
Giant moose.
We'll find ourselves a moose.
We've been told we might even find some moose. Find a moose.
That's right, we wanted to find ourselves a moose, and we knew Alaska had lots of them.
Can you imagine how exciting that would be if we found a moose?
But before we could do that, we had to pick up some supplies. For our first supply, we got pretty lucky. The local diner gave us some maps for free. They must have liked our charm. Or something like that. Then we were off to buy the rest of the supplies that we needed, where it seemed like the perfect opportunity to share an important lesson about Alaska.
So one of the things that makes Alaska stand out compared to other states is it doesn't have all the modern amenities of today's world. You have to work for things. You can't just go to the local Walmart and get... So one of the great things about Alaska in today's world is it has come a long way since the settlers first arrived here. You used to have to work for every single thing, but nowadays, you can just go to the Walmart.
We forgot to film ourselves actually in Walmart, but we did remember to film us getting our final supply, which was, of course, a sponsor.
This documentary is brought to you by the letter C.
With our supplies in hand, we were off to bike on Anchorage's scenic coastal trail with high hopes of finding a moose.
The trick is to follow the tracks.
As it turns out, those weren't actually moose tracks. They were from a different animal that I was able to identify later.
Alright, this is a cool find. We just found this. Come down here. This is cool. Alright. So this is from a sheep. Now another strategy you can use to find a moose is to look for signs that they've been around. Like look at this. That back there. Well, that's man-made, but we'll keep looking.
After that, the rest of our biking was pretty uneventful. There were some pretty sights. We spotted a porcupine. I popped a wheelie, and then we headed back into the city.
Yeah!
There was just one more stop to make before we wrapped everything up for day one.
We thought we'd head out to the Anchorage Museum and learn a little bit about the history and the area in general and whatever else it has to offer.
But we didn't know how much of the inside we were actually allowed to record, so we had to improvise a little.
Fun.
And that was it for day one. We didn't think to film a wrap-up clip.
Oh. I don't know what to say.
Tune in next time for day two.